They can make wind-power cars, like a wee one thing that goes round and it just blows the cars. So no engines, and the car will be lighter. So they can turn it off on a windy day, and then the wind would just blow them.
And what they've done is thought creatively about how to tackle those issues. So they are thinking about where people work, where people play, how people spend their time, how they can make money and have a decent life.
An electric pool right in the middle there. We've got to have a secondary school here and a primary school here. We've got to have a big adventure park here, and we've got to have some shops down there and some houses down there, and right in the corner there's got to be a recycling park, and this land here's got to be all vegetables, and here's where the wool factory is. This is where the corn is. And that's a cycle path, and that comes for everybody's, and that comes right around, and it goes for everybody's thing. The school has to be close to the house. Right, there. We'll start with the windmills, right? Windmills, yep. Right. They can do the windmills.
We just wrote down the things that we didn't want. We didn't listen to the adults. We just done what we wanted, like the pollution and the smoking and the glass, the line we're boot and everything. Then we looked at the ideal things about the city. We planned it on a big piece of paper first, and then we plotted it down on the model. Now we've got a good idea what an EcoCity is. It's a good city, a clean city, and it's a brand new one. We're putting the stuff on what we think should be on it. We're putting chocolate factories and farms and bike tracks and all that. For doing this, I think it's got to change things, because the adults are listening to us and all that.
I'm Gillian George, I'm the class teacher at Green Dykes, Primary 7. My role here this week is really just to work with the children. I don't have any specialist knowledge about anything to do with this, so really I'm one of them this week. It's been wonderful, fantastic. I've enjoyed the relaxed atmosphere, I've enjoyed the amount of attention that I can give the children, because usually in the class it's 1 to 25, but here it's 1 to 3, so that's been fantastic. When a child wants something, you know, you're there for them like that. I'm very impressed with the way the children have got on with each other, because it's new people that they've been working with, and to start with they were very nervous about this, and on Monday morning the children were saying to me, do we really have to work with other people, can we not work with each other? But it's worked so well, and they've just got on, they've accepted each other's ideas and got on really well. But the amount of social skills they're getting here, the amount of teamwork that they're doing, technology, it links so well into environmental studies as well. It's great. I mean, it covers all areas of the curriculum.
One big venture playground.
Well, we've got all this land to ourselves, so we can build new things on it. I've been building the forest. Well, it can bring nature to you. People would visit the forest. If they were kind to the animals would go over to them and be kind to them. That would be people happy.
This is the adventure playground, and it's a forest with, at the very bottom there's the adventure playground. Well, we thought it'd help children when they're out of school on weekends and days like that, and to stop them vandalising. And it helped mothers with toddlers that are out of nursery. Instead of the toddlers moaning and crying, they could come and play in the adventure playground here.
But the main thing is to start thinking about how you plan the housing next door to the facilities, and what kind of a estate or settlement or whatever that you want to produce there. Okay, so you want to try and make that a nice place that you would really like to be.
We'll have them in a circle, or just
Just put some in there and some in there.
See, I was looking at my house last night, right? And see, there's like there are my row houses, right? Well, there's the row that's in front of me, right? And my houses are there, right?
My name is Nicola Harder, and basically my role is to help the children come up with their ideas and put it down on the model in a way that they want, but also in a way that actually ties in with all the different developments on the model. And it was really just questioning them. Why do you do that? How do you do that? How does it tie in with that over there? And so on. So constantly challenging them almost to justify what they were doing. It's been very interesting actually, because it was very, very slow going on the Monday, because none of the kids really found it easy to concentrate for such a long time. And so it was like really sort of pulling it out, you know, it was like very hard work. Whereas now, it's wonderful to see how the children have actually really got all the ideas, and they're zooming around the board and really enthusiastic, and yeah, let's put down more hooses here and do this here, and yeah. So it's really, the enthusiasm is really getting going.
It's a children's council area for kids can go and tell them, parents or adults, what they want to do. It's special because people can go there and tell the adults, like if they were going to build a new park at the Jack Cain Centre, they would go in there and say what they want in the park. Because adults just go away and do things, and then kids didn't really like it.
I made an organic vegetable farm. On my farm there'll be no chemicals used, and the food will be healthy, and people will be more healthy.
This is the end of day 3, and I think you can see now the amazing amount of work that you've done. And tomorrow is our last full day to do all the work that we need to do to get the model in the shape that we want it.
My name's Andy Brenner, and I'm here as one of the adult team to help the kids work on the EcoCity project. I live locally, and I was hoping that our kids, the local kids, would come up with something that was at least as good as the other EcoCity projects, and it seems that they are. There are individual pieces that have been put on this model that surprise me, that knock me out. Hospitals designed in the shape of H for hospital, and a heart-shaped building for the heart unit. Things like that. Their attention to detail as well is wonderful. I'm slightly sceptical of what concrete effects might come from this, whether things will happen because they've been put on this model. But overriding my cynicism or any scepticism is the fact that the kids are learning these things, and it's the only way that any change will happen is if they do start a process of learning about it. So I have entered this, it's not negatively, but with an air of scepticism, thinking, but this is never going to happen. But as I've stopped and thought about it and worked with the kids, I think there is no other way that it will happen unless they have processes like this.